Jeskai Surveil versus Johnny Darko. This Jeskai Surveil deck, I don't know exactly who created it, but yeah, I think it was used in some tournament, Creators Clash or something. So I'm just going to try it out and see how it goes. I think this is a keepable hand. I shall start off by playing the Dragon Rage Channeler first to kind of conceal. Treasure Cruise right now is a little too early. I need lands actually. Plus I have a few cruises. Next turn. It's a good question. Could keep Counterspell up. Alright, Thoughtseize. No matter what the opponent takes, the Dragon Rage Channeler will be a 3/3. I'm gonna fetch the other land here, the white-blue. Play the Phantasm. And attack with the Channeler. Pass the turn, end of turn consider. Surveil twice, and then archive, and then this will be a non-defender. Interesting card. The Thoughtbound Phantasm. Phantasm? I'm not sure how you pronounce that word correctly. Alright, let's consider. I'll keep another one. I'll keep a 2. Surveil once more, keep that 2. Ah, should have played it first. Anyway, let's attack here for 8. Play another one and pass the turn. Next turn, I have Unholy Heat to take care of any creature or planeswalker. The opponent is surely digging deep here, and then I have the Lurrus at some point. Sure, fatal push. Act first, only with the Dragon Rage Channeler. Put the opponent to 1. Activate the Lurrus and pass the turn. Unholy Heat is actually only a common. Alright, so the opponent didn't have any more outs here. Alright, so that went well, being the first game of the deck. But what am I up against? So, definitely a more control-y deck. That's what Lorien Reveals tells me. But I didn't see much. But it seems to be Sultai. So let's put in a Spell Pierce, 2 tests, get rid of the Unholy Heats. Do I need any removal? Let's go all out of the removal. Well, not 100%, but let's only keep 2 swords here. I will keep. Now, this means I cannot, Flooded Strand, I can't use it to get white mana and then play the red channeler, so I have to begin with this land here. The Thundering Falls. Test of talents. No, I prefer lands. Alright, so it is actually potentially Stividum. Show and tell. That means I have to keep up mana in this turn, so I cannot play any creature. I should have baubled here to increase the chances of having a land next turn, so I can at least drop one of these 1-drops. But let's see. Opponent assembles the team. I'm countering that. You know, why not use this opportunity? Alright, let's play this. Should have done that last turn, but okay. See what the opponent draws. Alright, it's a land. Alright, and pass the turn again. Alright, at least the land it's tapped, but anyway. Spell Pierce is fine too. I need to survive here. Alright, is this a dig through time? If it is, I think I'm gonna counter it, which will leave me open. Don't think I prefer to... It's difficult. I don't know how many Spell Pierces the opponent boarded in. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but I'm happy that the opponent is spending some mana on their turn on something that is not show and tell with Counterspell backup. Alright, I really need lands, to be honest. Next turn I do want to keep up. So let's discard the Breach for now. I prefer to just Treasure Cruise. I'm falling behind on lands. Getting back a Dig Through Time most likely. Or the Tutor. Oh yeah, of course the Tutor. Sure. Alright, I'm gonna discard the Underworld Breach. Alright, go ahead and Tutor. I'm keeping up Test and Pierce. That's my plan. Perfect. So did find the land. Gonna just go for an island here or steam vents. Nah, an island is fully sufficient here. And play a Thoughtbound Phantasm. And I still have 2 counters up. So the opponent has to invest 3 mana for the Show and Tell and 2 mana for a Counterspell, which means Spell Pierce will remain relevant for still quite some time. But not too much longer. Not too much longer. Next turn, actually, the opponent could just play. If they have another land. 1, 2, 3, 4. Throw 1, 2, 3 is Show and Tell. 1, 2 counter, and then pay 1 extra. If they have an untapped land, that makes my Spell Pierce irrelevant. So one could argue that countering this Dig Through Time is more important. Ooh, that's ugly. Well, let's counters. That's okay, that's the worst that could happen here. I'm gonna have it resolve actually, because, well, the opponent can take the test. Yeah, exactly. And I'll still have a Counterspell and Spell Pierce up. And I can cruise for 1 already. Alright, so let's counter that. Okay, so now I just need to Treasure Cruise. I can keep 1 card. Let's keep the enchantment, because that's the most difficult one to get into the graveyard. Yeah, I have to Spell Pierce this, because Spell Pierce is going to be useless next turn. I don't want any more Spell Pierces, do I? I only have 2 mana up. I could consider into Spell Pierce, but I think just keeping up Counterspell is what I want here. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be a difficult spot now. Only 1 Counterspell as protection is too little. Yeah, there's the answer. So Show and Tell will serve well, hit the battlefield. will resolve. Omniscience hit the battlefield. That's what I meant to say. Dig through time. We'll probably find the combo pieces. So maybe I should have spell pierced earlier and focused a little bit more on getting a threat down than trying to play the control game here. That might have been my mistake here. Alright, so the second sun and then an Atraxa into the second sun, right? Yeah, alright, good. Just want to make sure that you have it. I've hardly ever seen it, the opponent not having it. Once they hit Omniscience and plus a draw spell, they usually draw into more draw and yeah. A Disenchant. Yeah, let's put into Disenchants as well. Let's just hope to get more lands here next in the next game. And now I'm on the play, so I can hopefully hit drop a creature and then keep up the counter magic. That's usually how you prefer to do these things. Wow, this is pretty bad. It's two bad hands, but alright, this one has a Brainstorm, so I'm okay-ish. Not really happy about it, to be honest. Oops, I hit mulligan, didn't I? Oh, shit. Alright, let's keep this one then. I don't want that. Oh, no, I didn't. Is this right? Is this wrong? What's happening? What did I just click? I'm blanking here. Alright, let's put it like this. And it's fine. The opponent doesn't want a big push. I will consider here end of turn. I don't want another land, so that was a good consider. That's also good. Let us keep up Counterspell and pass. Next turn I'll play the Phantasm and keep up Counterspell. Sure. Surveil. Oh no. So another Brainstorm? Or a Fatal Push? Alright, it's Fatal Push. Should I? Nah. I have to accept it. Duress. I shall just counterspell that. Same thing, but at least the opponent can't see my hand. Underworld Breach. I can just consider or play a Phantasm, but nah. I have to pass here. So I think I'm already in trouble here. Duress again. I'm gonna spell pierce it. Wow. Alright. Just need a land and a creature. Maybe a treasure cruise. Treasure cruise would be perfect now. Wait. Each non-land card can show and tell. Alright, let's counterspell. Bauble. And a Thassa, sure. Keeping up Spell Pierce isn't doing much. Playing Underworld Breach, also I could play a Bauble plus a Consider or plus a Thoughtbound Phantasm. That would be my play. So basically gaining 2 cards there. I would need one more land for this to make sense, really. I need a land, so I'm just gonna Lurrus here. There's the treasure cruise. So is there any way I can survive this one turn? Yes, there is. Alright, perfect. So now I shall treasure cruise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Do I need the disenchant? No, I need lands still. Again, I'm still needing the lands. I'm gonna keep up test of talents. I have another treasure cruise. Alright, this is good. This is starting to look better. I want to keep up test plus spell pierce. 1, 2, 3. So I have 2 mana available. So let's just play this for now. And now I'm gonna test talent for talents. Counterspell. Yes, perfect. Exactly how I wanted it. So the opponent has only removals. Perfect. Gonna take out these, and then no more show and telling. Alright, so now I can cruise again, and I'm gonna do that. So this is, let's see this trigger. Wow, drag. So this is crazy. I don't want the land and I don't want the oracle, I guess. I can brainstorm now. Yeah, let's do that. I don't need this. Put back this. Well, this I don't need for sure. Alright, let's put it back like that. Put the underground. Play another Phantasm and a Dragon Rage Channel. I can't. Oh, I can. No, I can't. Alright. So the opponent with the... Oh my god. The Legion's End is gonna give me a lot of trouble, actually. So the same way that I negated the opponent's whole thing, The opponent is negating me here. Potentially. So let's start off with just another... Wow, this is difficult. Let's play this first. And the Lurrus. And use that to play this. Oh, damn you! I should have wait, put what on the top of my library? Put Counterspell. I get it now. Why is there one Thassa's Oracle in there? Because you mill yourself so severely that you could just win by just milling. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I do have a nice mix of creatures here to protect myself from the Legion's End. But yeah, that's a good point. So that's something I just realized, really. This Thassa's Oracle is actually a safety net for milling. That's crazy. And you can play it from the graveyard too, so Underworld Breach is still also a potential condition here. Now the opponent is digging for probably something to get something from the sideboard. I'm not sure if the opponent can play an Atraxa, but I need to attack next turn. Alright. Wow! Okay, so just that one, sure. I only have one of those. Oh, and getting it back, yeah. Please. Oh no, there's... Legion's End. If the opponent could get it back Legion's End with the Mystic Sanctuary, that's actually a problem too. So I'd really like to attack here soon. Yeah, Thassa's is gone. I'm at 28 cards in my deck. Alright, gonna play this first for sure. Oopsies, now that made my... I should have attacked first. I didn't think it's my only creature in there. Well, what are we gonna do now? Nothing. I'm just gonna attack for 4 then, that's fine. I'm gonna keep up Counterspell here, that's all I care about mainly. Yeah, perfect. Alright, now I can Surveil. I'll put down one of these and keep 2 Tests of Talents on the top. Yeah. Put one of them in the graveyard. Oh god. Phew! That was... Alright. Yeah, the intricacies of this deck are not that known to me yet. But, so Thassa, apparently, yeah, Thassa is to be kept in hand for the final countdown when you're down to no cards. And obviously you need to be more careful when playing stuff from the... or exiling stuff from the graveyard. You want to be very sure to keep up Delirium. But, yeah, great showcasing of the deck so far, I would say. Winning against, again, Sultai Show and Tell, one of the staples of the format. This deck, yeah, definitely interesting. It has 8 creatures that are 3/3s or 5/5s, you know, aggressive. You have the Lurrus for recurrence. You have the Breach for recurrence. You have the Thassa's Oracle approach to win. So there is a few angles here. Interesting to see what the next few matches will bring. Jeskai Surveil versus Gambit, 1985. I don't have red mana, but I will keep because I have these 3 things. Do I do this? Do I... No, let's just play the Phantasm. Yeah, no. Okay. Okay. Taking the swords, yeah, that does make some sense. All right, let's consider first a Bauble. I don't want a Bauble. I want that. Perfect. I need steam vents. Now the shaman is gonna become a problem, but he's gonna discard like cards one at a time, so the shaman's gonna have a lot of work to do. Oh, I didn't know these swamps have a different version as well. So that's ugly, but I didn't really think I should try and keep up counter magic and stuff for just that. Alright, so what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Now, keeping on a counterspell now is like really not really worth it that much. So let's try and find a removal. So let's play another channeler. Let's play a Bauble, Surveil twice. Unholy Heat is actually potentially an answer to Shieldred, but it's not active yet. Is it ever gonna be? That's the question. So this can actually attack now. I can play this as well. Still the Unholy Heat there. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll take a little bit more damage, but this is now an 8/8. So if the opponent doesn't wanna trade a Shieldred for that, then I'm okay with it. Okay, I'm gonna take another 2 from the Shieldred. I cannot play this for sure. That's 6 damage. So the Shieldred is a big problem. Is there any way? What do I need? Wow, I need a creature. I can't play that. Yeah, they're gonna... Okay, take the Unholy Heat. That's fine. Or the Counterspell, whatever you want. I need to find a way to get through this with the Phantasm. Yeah, this Counterspell is really awkward a lot of the time. Give us a swords. Alright, I need to, of course, block here. Yes, I will draw. Okay, I'm pretty much dead. I'm pretty much dead. I have... Yeah, if I draw a card, this will do 2 and this will do 2, so... GG. Yeah, she'll redirect me there. But I didn't really think about keeping a counterspell for that, and also the opponent having that shaman early was kind of problematic. Maybe I should have swords it. Don't know. What else do we need? Unholy Heat, and then we don't need spell pierces here. Scolding. Yeah, let's take a Scolding. And a Pierce. Yeah, let's keep a kind of a mix here. Ooh, my god. I'll keep it. I'll keep it because of I have a lot of surveilling lands. So let's start off like this. Alright, that's... And this will block... Nah. It could have blocked the Thoughtseize, now it doesn't really anymore. So I'm really... yeah, the opponent's definitely gonna play a Thoughtseize here. And that's okay. Didn't want to play that in advance because then the opponent would have taken something, whatever I didn't Thoughtseize, whatever I didn't, whatever I drew. I don't need a land. Thank you. That's better. That's much better. All right, go. If the opponent plays something, I can counter it. But do I want to counter that? I don't. Do I want to counter that? Yes. Just an island's fine. Unholy Heat is pretty good too. And this cruise is active. Oh my god, this is gonna be sweet. So I need to grab the steam vents. That's super important. So steam vents. Kill you. And draw 3. Remove everything except 1, which is gonna be the Bauble actually, because that is, yeah, an artifact. Well, and then I draw another Bauble, but anyway. Alright, the opponent's gonna steal my my treasure cruise here. Or a Scolding. Both not... Wow, the Scolding, wow. So, I can almost cruise again. I can cruise again. I will cruise again. Five. So I have to pay 3. No, let's do it like this. I want to keep up the Unholy Heat. Well, the opponent's at 2 lands only. Ah, god. Alright, yeah. Take whatever you want. Take the Lurrus. Another cruise. Another cruise. Okay, let's surveil first. Not put it in the graveyard. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that enough? No, I still have to pay 1. 5. Yeah. Alright, play this and pass the turn. This deck does go through the deck quite fast, which is a nice thing. You get to see a lot of cards, which gives you more options. Sure. Push. I'm gonna 3, 7 with 4. I need to pay 5. 1, 2, 3. I could fully tap out here to Treasure Cruise. Damn it. Now my Unholy Heats are not even online. It's difficult. Alright, let's... Wow, I'm kind of stuck here now. 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have to remove everything and tap out to play the Treasure Cruise. I'm not going to do that right now. And there she is. There she is. I need to get rid of her immediately. And I cannot because I don't have the correct type of cards in the graveyard. Damn it. What do I need? A land? Or an artifact? Yeah, land or artifact. I can Thassa. I'm gonna Thassa. This is too urgent. Put one on the top. A bolt. Or a counterspell. Wow, this is... Oh, God. What am I gonna do? Alright, yeah, this Shieldred is gonna hit me twice, and... I will block with the Oracle now, that's the thing. That's the main point. That's another reason why I played it. And now... Okay, well... Sure. Alright, perfect. Gonna block here. End of turn, I can... Wait, what? Oh, there was already a creature. Okay, then I'm... Oh, I thought my mind is completely off track here. This... I'm not able to get rid of the Shieldred again. So I am dead here. I need to Treasure Cruise into a... Swords, but I cannot. Because then I will draw 3 and I will take 6. So I'm dead. I'm just dead. Fully dead. Yep, good game. Shieldred winning twice here. Yeah, I think I might have lost the game because I didn't exile correctly. If I had Delirium, this would have been a whole different story. I mean, the ring would be problematic still, but yeah. So keeping Delirium is so important, and that's why it's such a tightrope balance between Treasure Cruise and Unholy Heat and the Dragon's Rage Channeler. But anyway, let's see how the next games go. Jeskai Surveil versus Zingas. And considering that the opponent goes first and I have a consider, I will keep this. Even though it is kind of still risky, but let's... Alright, a Grazer. Let's see. Alright, so that's not great. This is instant. Alright, so I can do it. Alright, so let's start off by getting... I'm actually going to get blue-white, even though I have the breach. Alright, let's surveil away the... that's super unfortunate that it's the phantasm, but I have to surveil it away. I need this. Alright. This can also go. Alright, so at least I have Spell Pierce up here, which will... I'm gonna counter anything, basically. Which I can possibly counter. If the opponent tries a charm or something like that. Alright, Kami is unfortunate. And this is also unfortunate. I even have to discard soon. So what... Oh, I could play an Enhanced Surveillance. But I think I have to keep up the counterspell here now. So let's discard the Breach or the Cruise. Or the Bolt. Let's discard the Bolt, actually. I don't see that having too much value here. Thassa is... I keep it for just preventing me from dying, from decking myself. Let's do it now. Perfect. That's what I needed. Sure. Yep. Only want to counter stuff that searches actively, or of course a Titan. I'm glad there's no Cavern of Souls in play yet. The Field of the Dead is gonna reach critical mass very soon. There's nothing I can do end of turn here, unfortunately. I can, however, fetch another Surveilling land here. Now I don't need other lands anymore, do I? I can cruise though, so it's a tapped land though, which is unfortunate. I don't need it. That's better. Grab another, grab a Steam Vents. Sure, okay. So I could breach, but I don't think there's much point in that. I mean, I could breach and then play the Phantasm, but I think I'm just gonna Treasure Cruise here. And keep up one counterspell plus Spell Pierce. Alright, that's the plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should I play the Phantasm here now? Then I will only have Counterspell up, not Counterspell plus Spell Pierce. I think so, because Spell Pierce is losing value soon, but I mean, if the opponent plays an expensive spell, I counter it, the opponent plays something else, Spell Pierce would be pretty nice. So I'm gonna discard here, and I'm gonna discard the Enhanced Surveillance. I think it's already past the time where it could have had some good value. Okay, so Field of the Dead is starting to be active. That's obviously a problem. So what can I do is I can try and deck myself as quickly as possible and then win with the Thassa. I think that's actually quite an interesting approach here. So yeah, I think winning by attacking is gonna become more and more difficult here. So let's see if that's an option. Oh, I won't be able to shuffle. Alright, the opponent runs swords, actually. That's interesting. Alright, I'm gonna take a few hits here. 2-4 damage, that's fine. The opponent, yeah, I mean, that's obviously what makes sense. The opponent doesn't really need to play things here. But I'm just gonna exile one of these just to get this card out of my hand and free up some space in my hand. Okay, let's brainstorm. Let's see if we can find a fetch land. Yes, we can. So I can shuffle away a few things here. I can shuffle away the spell pierces, probably. Yeah. Put those back. Shuffle them away. And keep up 2 counter spells. Alright. I don't want to play the channeler here because of the blast zone. Alright, I'm gonna block here. But before damage, I'm gonna consider. Sure. I'm not gonna fight over that. I'll keep a channeler. I mean, if I'm lucky and the opponent doesn't seem to have... Okay, there's maybe a land. Should I just counter that? Yeah, I'm just gonna counter that. I think the opponent is looking for lands. Okay, just gonna play one. Always wanna be... You gotta be wary of the blast zone. I'm at 28 cards. I have a Breach and an Oracle and 2 counter spells. This can block for now. So before it attacks, it can hold off a little bit. I'm fine with that. I gain some life, which is actually a little bit relevant here at this point in time. Alright, there's another zombie. Playing another channeler. Playing a bauble. I don't need that right now. Do I? No. See what the opponent draws. Alright, I'm gonna counter the Rejuvenator. Alright, let's pass the turn. If the opponent blast zones... Alright, gaining 3 again. That's good. Draw a card. Alright, Unholy Heat, that's okay. Continue. Stem the bleeding here again a little bit. Sure, gonna kill one of them. 24 cards. Play the Rejuvenator, counter that. Alright, is it now the time to Underworld Breach? What am I gonna start getting back? Like, what am I gonna play? Enhanced Surveillance, maybe? And then some Considers. I want to keep up one Counterspell as well, though, but I have to do it now. I have to start using this. Yeah, let's use this. Alright, so I can play everything. So let's play a Bauble. Wait, no, let's start off by playing the Phantasm. So I have to exile 1, 2, 3. Then I can play a Lightning Bolt on this. Exiling 1, 2, 3. I can play the Bauble. I can play an Enhanced Surveillance. Or an Unholy Heat. No, I can't actually. And I exiled that. So I don't have much left to play. So let's just play the Enhanced Surveillance here. See what the opponent draws. Just a land, which just means 4 zombies, 2 zombies. So I'm 23. I can hold off a little bit longer. I have to. Oh, I didn't see that. What is that? Caves of the Frost Dragon. 3/4 flyer. Alright. Yep, gonna go to 6. That's not a good thing. Let's get a Surveil land. Surveil some more. My graveyard, I'm at 20 cards. Alright, I'm gonna put this one down. Out. I'm gonna I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna put back Treasure Cruise and 1 Counterspell. How many? 6 in library. So Treasure Cruise is also soon up. So what I want to do is I want to play another blocker. And then I want to swords that thing. And have a Counterspell up. Okay. So I'm just buying time here until I deck myself. I don't know if this is a good plan, but let's try it. Okay, Blast Zone is gonna make things difficult. That means I'm dead actually, but let's see. Oh no, wait, no, I'm not. Not entirely yet. So we're gonna have to kill that. Go to 1. Play the Treasure Cruise. Another breach, but there's nothing in the graveyard. Another treasure cruise. I'm at 14 cards. This is only gonna see 2. So X is 3 here, so I need X is greater than or equal to the number of cards in the library. So I need 3 cards in library exactly to do this. I could play the Lurrus. So that's another option here to maybe survive another turn. But wait, it will only gain me... Yeah, it'll only gain me 3 and I'll take 4, so I'm still dead. Alright, well... Yeah. I guess I took too long to get a threat on the table. And the opponent was just quicker to get the Field of the Dead active. So that was the problem there. What do we want? Stern Scolding is good. I don't need the swords, honestly. I don't really need Unholy Heats. Wait, let's keep 1 and the swords maybe, for in case the Titan does hit the battlefield. Yeah, and 1 more swords. Just, yeah, I can't just, you know, hope that the Titan will never hit the field. If it does, I still have a chance at winning if it only gets 1 trigger off. My Giant Dragon Rage Channeler flies, which is very important here. That's not keepable. This is keepable. Not ideal, but okay. Gonna put back the Surveil land. Alright, gonna start off with the just to see Steam Vents and play the Phantasm out. Alright, that's good. Gonna play the Delta to start surveilling. I have Lightning Bolt and Spell Pierce up. Unfortunately, I do exactly my removal spells here, which are currently not relevant. Which is a shame. But let's see if we can surveil into something good. I'd love to have one of these to have been a Stern Scolding, but yeah, unfortunately not. Alright, let's get a Archive or Thundering Falls. Doesn't really matter, I think. Let's go with the Archive. Treasure Cruise at this stage, not necessary. It's a dead card for the next few turns. Alright, that could be good. If this turns into a big threat soon, I might have a chance. Okay, there's the field, coming to Titan critical mass soon as well. So I need to surveil quickly. Falls is actually good. What do I want to keep in hand? I want to keep in hand Falls to surveil right now, and then Swords and Spell Pierce. Sure. Seems okay. Seems okay. Wait, now I'm going to surveil a couple of times. So, do I need the... oh, on top... or, no, in the graveyard. Yeah, are these going to be impactful enough over the next few turns? But there's no card draw here, unfortunately. So Thassa is alright, let's promote it. Not too used to playing this deck yet. It has some, you know, mechanics that I'm not too familiar with, and what I don't like the cards that really matter or important for me. It's not also too clear. All right, so the opponent is just didn't play anything. I still can't attack though with my. I'm gonna draw the land. Then a Thassa, so there's the Titan. I cannot stop it. I'm gonna activate the Lurrus and pass the turn. Yeah, I cannot counter it, but at least I can swords it, but now the zombies are gonna come in again. 2, 4, 6. 1, 2, so 7. Alright. Yeah, I think this is game. I don't know what went wrong here and why. Kami, which can be 2 more lands. Okay. Yeah, Spell Pierce not really doing anything anymore. I don't know why the opponent didn't do that on the Thoughtbound, but okay. Alright, more zombies coming in. Opponent not attacking. And again, my only option is winning by Oracle, but I would need to play this and draw another something which surveils, but it's only a treasure cruise. So let's play the treasure cruise first. So I'm leaving in a land, sorcery, and an instant. No, I should leave the artifact and remove the instant. Oh, I need to remove one more. Another plus then. Alright, so let's play Enhanced Surveillance. Let's play Bauble. Let's see if we surveil 6 cards now. Does that work that way? I need to mill everything, basically, here. That's my only one option, I think. So I need to remove everything and only keep considers, and then next... maybe. Grab a Surveil land as well. Maybe there's a chance here. Keep the Breach. But can I survive this next turn, actually? So 4, 8... There's a lot of damage coming in, so we'll see. I need to, but I have to win by basically with the considers and these two surveillances to mill myself down to 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in library actually. Okay, so next turn is probably gonna be, yeah, now it's clear. So next turn is definitely my last turn to do something. How I need to 15. I think there's a good chance here, but I don't have that much mana. I need 2 for the breach and 2 for the Thassa, so 4. What is this? Choose 4. Sure. I would have preferred a land here actually, but I can get one with this. So let's consider first. I don't need that, I don't need that, I don't need that. How much do I have left in the library then? 20. Oh, do I want the Brainstorm? I can't afford it, I think. Some 14 cards in grave. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay. I have to breach. And I have to find a land. I have to consider. It's the only way. One, two, three. I'll just play another consider in response to that. And now I need a land. And can it be a fetch land? That's another question. There's a Steam Vents left in the deck apparently, so let's keep the Polluted Delta. Yeah, actually, okay, that's fine. Okay, okay. Well, how much left? Yeah, it's 8. Wait, 23 cards on the library left. How is that? How is that still so many? Let's know everything. Let's see what's the number. No, actually, there's only 2 cards in my library. All right, so let's just play the Oracle and win. Wait, what? Yeah, exactly. Whew! Alright, so this is how the deck can win too. Milling. Good. I'm gonna get rid of this ball and put in another Stern Scolding. And let's go. So going full mill is an option to win against the Titan deck. Not great again, but I'll take it. Alright, that's good. That Scolding is nice. Let's see if we can hit something this time. Or if they have one of these dudes. They don't. What a shame. Alright, gonna Brainstorm here, or should I just start? No, I will Brainstorm. What's that? It's the white. Right, so let's grab a Steam Vents and Brainstorm. Alright, what am I gonna put back these two. Do I want to? No, that's fine. No, those lands are good to draw. I could keep up Counterspell. Let's do that. Counterspell or Stern Scolding, or consider at the end of turn. This one, do I need this land? Yeah, let's just draw it. Yeah, that's fine. Go into my turn, draw another Counterspell, which I don't really need, but fine, fair enough. I'm gonna play the Archive because I can't double Counterspell anyway. Bauble is fine too. And pass the turn. Yeah, this Scolding, now when last game I could have needed it. This game I don't really need it, but I have it, so that's something that can happen, of course. Now the opponent doesn't seem to have a super explosive beginning to the game here either. Okay, another spell pierce now. Let's see if the opponent's ever gonna play something, or just wait until he naturally draws the Titan or the Field of the Dead. How much? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get a surveilling land here, even though I would like to surveil later, but I just need to find something here. A cruise, another cruise. No, I don't need it. Alright, Bauble in the Grave means I can cruise for 1. And there's a charm which I can counter. Alright, there's a land I can play. I'm not going to play the Channeler right now. Well, or am I? Yeah, I am. That's obviously this is one of the important cards as well to have to start surveilling. That's unfortunate actually, but I'm okay with it. Alright, draw another one. Oh, now my that's not counterable. Or is it? Oh, yes, it is. It does, sorry, yeah, that's a Castle Carnabrick, not a... Perfect. Alright, this is good. And now I can counter the charm next turn as well. This, play the Channeler. And go. Do I want to activate the Lurrus? How much mana do I need? Basically just that one counterspell, right? So let us do it. I'm not going to fetch because then the opponent can play the charm in response to the fetch, so I don't want to do that. Spell Pierce is no longer, I think, really good anymore. Okay, can I get Delirium here? It's all instants and sorceries and a land. So yes, I could. What do I not need? This and this. Alright. Fetch a Surveil land. Try to get something else in the graveyard. Creature. Another land. I could breach at some point, but I'm going to keep up 2 counterspells here now. I mean, this is just an attack for 1. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. Yeah, this I'm going to counter for sure. Surveil, maybe I hit a creature now, or an artifact. That's perfect. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I want to counter only the opponent's searching cards, or creature cards, payoff cards. Okay, so just get a blue mana here. My last one. Now I can breach, or I can just play the Lurrus. Let's just play the Lurrus. How much mana can I keep up? Yeah, the Lurrus and then a 1 mana card, and then I can keep up 2 counterspells. Wait, what? Oh, didn't I have creatures in there? Oh no, they get exiled. Oopsies. Yeah, didn't consider that, but at least there was this. Alright, not gonna breach here now. 27 cards left. There's a Channeler, which has Delirium. I'm glad the opponent doesn't have a Cavern of Souls. A Pajuka Bog. Alright, that's ugly too, but nothing we can do about that. Should we Underworld Breach then instead now? But there's not really any payoff. It's there. So I'm just gonna have to play the Channeler normally here and go. And attack at least with... Now the Lurrus can start attacking, so we finally have a threat up that at least can start hitting. Alright, and keep up 2 counterspells. Okay, another Channeler. Now the Bog is gonna make my Channelers useless. So this I will not. Unfortunately now I used up a lot of my surveilling cards, but okay, this surveils too. Yes, that's fine. Okay. The opponent didn't play that Pajuka Bog. Oops, that was not great either. Oh, but okay, it'll come back. I should have played this first so I could surveil an extra time. That was my mistake here. Okay, that's gonna take 1 hit. I'm gonna play this now. I need the pressure. Okay. I need to really try and close this out here now as soon as possible. Seeking a non-land card. That's actually okay for me, because everything that's non-land I can counter, and the opponent scoops it up. So wow, I didn't. The first game didn't go too well, but games 2 and 3 actually worked out pretty well. Game 2 was very close, and winning by milling, or myself with the Oracle. So that was very interesting. So yeah, this deck is a pretty interesting deck. I can imagine that it's very susceptible to graveyard hate, but yeah, it's a interesting deck to play in the format, and it does have a lot of potential. But let's see what the next match brings us. Jeskai Surveil versus Fozzy. This hand I would like to keep. Now, do I want to just slam the Phantasm on turn 1, or do I want to play it on turn 3 with Counterspell backup? This could be Titan. Yeah. Then I will throw down the Phantasm. Let's fetch actually to reduce the land amount in the deck already. And play the Titan. The Phantasm, not the Titan. So, how many counters does it need? 3 or more. So, 2 considers and an archive can arrange for that already. I don't have that available next turn. Alright, so I will play another fetch land. And end of turn I will double consider, but also of course keep Counterspell up here now. So Spelunking. Alright, Brainstorm. The Elvish Rejuvenator. Do I even need to counter that? No, because it's, no. Okay, that's super unfortunate as well. But we will still do this. Spell Pierce, is that useful? No, I don't think so. No, I want to consider again here. Don't need that. Alright, now I can turn this into an attacker. The Bauble is fine, especially with the Channeler next turn. So I can now attack. And I will keep up Counterspell again. Now the Blast Zone can take care of my Phantasm, but that's... yeah, I'm aware of that. Alright, finding a land is something I'm not too... I'm okay with, at least right now. Alright, so the opponent doesn't seem to be able to play the Titan yet. Alright, so end of turn I will Brainstorm. Finding a fetch land, that's perfect, so I can shuffle back these 2 lands here. One of them, unfortunately, only. Okay. So I'll play the Flooded Strand, so I can get rid of the extra land. Play a Channeler. Play a Bauble. What do we need in the graveyard? Yeah, should have probably fetched first. Anyway. Alright, and that's now 6/6. A Sunken Citadel, that's fine too. Attack with the Spirit. Yeah, probably gonna start chump blocking here. That makes sense. And I'm gonna keep up the counterspell, and end of turn I can fetch into a surveilling land to grow the Phantasm. Oops, now I played out the Channeler, which was a mistake. Now the opponent can kill both of my creatures. Yeah, I shouldn't have played the Channeler. But we'll find us a new one pretty soon, I would say. And we're getting some triggers here, which could be helpful. Yeah, don't want that. Know what the opponent is gonna draw again. That's pretty terrible. Is there any way I can stop that from happening? I don't think so. Okay, the opponent is not triggering the blast zone yet. Alright. So, unfortunately, due to this Cavern of Souls that the opponent is exactly going to draw now, I cannot counter the Titan anymore. I will counter the Spelunking and then Swords the Titan, so that's fine. But still, zombies will start to hit the battlefield, and I'm losing everything here right now. So this is going to be difficult. Yep, gonna counter that, now that the giant is uncounterable. Surveil once more. Brainstorm's actually good. Let's put back this. No, actually the swords, yeah. Put the swords on top, play an island. And now I could breach. I could breach now, but only play 2 mana worth of things. Which would mean basically, well, the Dragon Rage Channeler. And the Phantasm, which is currently just a 2/2 again. So I would just be getting a Dragon's Rage Channeler back here. 1 turn earlier than, you know, usual. So for now, I'm actually gonna chill out here, I think. And activate the Lurrus. No, I want this. No, wait. This. Alright, here comes the Titan. Unholy Heat. A very clean answer to the Titan. Unfortunately not for the zombies that get created. Well, and now I should have probably Underworld Breached last turn. Huh. Of course, yeah. I forgot about the Bajuka Bog, which the opponent will obviously fetch out here. So I think this one is probably over. I'm drawing a land now. So, yeah, I should have breached the previous turn for sure. I can try and hold in for another turn, but that's not gonna be it. Well, let's see what we can do in game 2. Yeah, that blast zone is pretty efficient as well. So I made some mistakes. I shouldn't have played the Channeler and the Spirit at the same time. Well, yeah, and then I should have breached when I had the chance to, knowing that the opponent was probably going to search up the Bajuka Bog and a Karn, so I think, yeah, no need to continue this. Alright, so Scoldings, good. 2 Scoldings into a Bolt and the Unholy Heat. Oh, actually, I'm going to take out all the Unholy Heats. Bring in all the Scoldings. Now, I'm not sure if the opponent's version of the deck runs Natural Order, but let's get a Spell Pierce. There's the Charm as well, so... Sorry. Alright, unfortunately no land. Only 1 land. 2 baubles. Gonna put back the Oracle. Yeah, I'm gonna have to crack both because I do need to hit that land drop. I can look at my own, but doesn't really. Yeah, there's the land. Alright. So the opponent already has the blast zone ready. Alright, let's see what Brainstorm finds me. I will actually Brainstorm before this, because I could scold it. Oh, I cannot. Alright, so let's put this back, and this. Alright, I'm gonna put the Breach in the graveyard. I don't need it at this point in time. A Grazer is fine. So now the Giant is uncounterable as well. A Treasure Cruise, not active yet, unless I spend a lot of mana on it. A Consider is actually okay. Unfortunately, I cannot draw. I could draw into it. No, I couldn't. No, I can't play the Treasure Cruise, so I have to pass the turn. Keeping up swords and counterspell. Now, I'm gonna see zombies coming in too soon again, unfortunately. But this Cavern of Souls is obviously a super important piece of the opponent's puzzle here. This one I will Spell Pierce it, because I have the chance to do that. Oh, that's actually pretty good that the opponent played that. Because I can't counter this. Wait, where's the Titan go? Did the opponent shuffle it or what? Okay. This is great news for me. Let's begin by doing this. Spell Pierce, I don't need it anymore. I don't need another land at the moment. Let's just grow the creature. Let's Treasure Cruise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so I'm gonna put it like this. I want to keep an enchantment and artifact in the graveyard to reach Delirium quicker. Gonna play another one. No. Why did I do that? Again with the Blast Zone. That's... should have not done that. But, anyways. Let's see what the opponent draws. A Natural Order. Oh, God. Had I known that the opponent has Natural Order, would have probably played differently. Then I could have 2 swords up here right now. Alright, so the opponent is gonna Natural Order here. Unless I draw a spell. No, not even Spell Pierce, nothing. Okay. Damn it. So yeah, definitely made some mistakes here, and I think it's gonna cost me the game here. But let's see. Let's kill that first. But now the zombies will start showing up. And the opponent can even activate the Blast Zone just with these 2 lands. So again, I am without a graveyard, without creatures, and the opponent has... any land the opponent draws is zombies. A Treasure Cruise. Alright, let's attack first. Okay. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the opponent's not pulling on the trigger of the Blast Zone yet. Seek a non-land card. Hopefully a Kami or something like that. A Rejuvenator. Alright. Yeah, that means another land for the opponent. If it's a fetch land, that means 2 more additional zombies. But the opponent cannot use Blast Zone. Right. I can't play the cruise. Alright, gonna have to continue attacking with this one non-wall. Sure. Yes, I would like to find myself a surveilling land, why not? I don't need that. Yep, gonna jump block. And play the Lurrus, just so I have an additional... Oh, I cannot. I only have 1 white mana too. Another mistake, I would say. Didn't keep a close eye on the mana, unfortunately, on the white. Now, the opponent being low on land still gives me a little bit of a, hope here. Alright, channeler. So what is this? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So I have to basically use my entire turn to draw 3 here, but I think it's still going to be worth it. So let's attack first. And there's another Titan, which means now way too many zombies for me to handle. Yeah, so as you can see, the previous match was also against Titan and was a victory. This one isn't. But this one is just, yeah, it just didn't line up very well, I would say. Wasn't able to get a threat done and block the opponent's threats enough. I was able to counter the first few spells. The Karn, yeah. But then the natural order was really what got me, unfortunately. Anyway, can't win them all, I would say. So I'm gonna concede this one. I don't see much point. I'm never gonna get through this wall of zombies anymore, and I can't get rid of them, so GG's. But yeah, the deck is very interesting. It's gonna take me a few more games to really pilot it a little bit better. Not that I'm a good pilot, but I try to be and learn from my mistakes. But yeah, this deck has the two angles, damage and growing the Phantasm quickly, surveilling a lot, as well as then milling yourself completely and winning with the Oracle. So that's nice. It's obviously very susceptible to graveyard hate, even though the Phantasm in itself isn't, but a lot of the other cards like Treasure Cruise and Breach, as well as the Channeler, are very reliant on the graveyard. So a Bajuka Bog obviously is pretty impactful. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a nice day and have fun, and see you in the arena.